Hey, you guys, we are back to do Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we got something we want to tell y'all. So stay tuned to find out the announcement.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOURTNEY family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for KOURTNEY and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, co-ed Ken folks? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video, KOURTNEY and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely, beautiful wife,
KOURTNEY, also known as Coco.
This right here is KOURTNEY and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. Man, tonight or today, we're gonna be talking about.
They don't know if it's day or night, child. Don't you know it's night behind here, so it's gonna always be night. Every time we get on here, I don't care if it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's always night.
Okay.
Tonight
we're gonna be talking about marriage, love and marriage Huntsville. I can't get the show right because they can't get right.
So if you're brand new to the channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you've always been a co-ed fam, if you've always been over here and you haven't liked the video, what are you waiting for? Hit the like. Some of y'all may not agree with our opinion. Y'all want to hit the thumbs down. But yes, you can do that too, because all of that pushes us in the algorithm. Now, what I wanted to say as far as the announcement, I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm not going to give that much attention, but I wanted our co-ed family that support us, that love us, we can agree to disagree, so forth and so on, to know what is being done against our channel on this particular
not just this
video.
channel, other channels also.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have a so-called group of people,
simple, no-brainers, dumb people,
that has a blacklist stating that these are the shows or channels not to watch for this show because we don't agree with their idol. Okay.
Or agree with just their opinion on what we should say
about that idol.
I'm not just gonna say that, but
but exactly. I'm just saying, you know, the list called Bellamy list. You know what I'm saying?
It said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, it's stupid people that don't have got too much time on their hands, got nothing to do, sitting around their mama basement in their pants and bras with some peanut butter spread on their body.
Peanut butter spread
on their body. They just don't got nothing to do, man. So yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, but so they, there's a list going around saying don't watch us, and so
for this show.
And so what I'm saying is that if you are watching us and you support us, whether you agree or disagree, just make sure you hit the like button so that this video and all of our Love and Marriage Huntsville videos can get pushed in the algorithm.
I just don't get how some grown people are so invested
in a show
like this,
scripted.
Man. Yes. It blows my mind. Now, okay, yeah. Now, me being a man, yeah, I might be invested in a football team or whatnot, but that's team competition sport. My team versus your team, they playing.
Do they say you ought to cancel because y'all don't agree?
No, I'm not gonna cancel the other team because I don't agree with the team. But we just got to beat that team and win the championship. But this is TV,
reality. Scripted?
If you say it's reality, this is TV.
Scripted TV.
But come on. But that's all y'all get to. Y'all get a life. Get a life.
Yeah. And like I said, you said get a life. I said get a like. So make sure that you like this video. So yeah, it's really dumb. And yeah, so I say
it's really what?
Dumb.
How dumb?
I don't know.
It's real dumb.
Oh, okay. Simple-minded people that watch it. This probably make, and we hit number 3. So I was like, Mama, we made it, honey. We is on the list. I think we was on it twice on it. So they showed up written about us.
We was on the original list. They had a revision list. We was on that one. There's a third list on there.
So I don't care.
So hey,
we on all three. Hey, we made it. That shows that we are a threat. Basically, and then the fact too that we may not like certain characters on the show, but we don't degrade, dog out, cuss out, call folks names out their name, drag them through the mud, and we don't go on a tangent, keep talking about it on and on and on. We say our opinion and we done.
We don't go over to the courthouse trying to find court records and all that.
Show up on people's properties.
What kind of crazy stuff is that, man?
Obsessive stuff over a freaking show. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, that was the announcement. So as y'all probably, some of y'all that support us probably mad, honey, just hit the like button.
Hit the like button, child.
That's it. That's all. All right. So, but yeah, we decided that this will be our last season.
Yeah,
the show, not because of them. It's because it's just lackluster.
Yeah, it's probably the last season doing this, man. Cause it's not bringing nothing to the table. Y'all might disagree with me, but since they let Destiny and Miss One off the show, the ratings have been going down anyway. The viewerships. So
and not just that, it's just that they are still just
rehashing
the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's getting tired.
Yeah, it's lackluster. So we've done it in the past. We've stopped reviewing shows because it just didn't fit and we just didn't vibe with it. And like it's been said, if we don't enjoy doing something, we're not gonna do it. So if it's taking the fun out of us doing, we in Alabama. And
we try our best to support these people.
I got my Alabama shirt when we went to
Scottsboro.
I shouldn't say Scottsboro. So yeah, we try to support, but it's just not bringing enough for us. So we're not bagging out because of them, because y'all know we done been bullied in the comment section and we didn't bag out. Yeah. So we still here, but because we just not feeling it like that, we won't be doing the show.
Plus it breaks up my Saturday nights, man. Yeah. Who watches? Who put a show on Saturday night?
Yeah,
in the summertime.
We was in the ATL yesterday.
Yeah, man, we weren't about that show last night, man. We were trying to enjoy our life.
Yep. So anyway,
go ahead. Baby.
Let's go and get into it because we done spent probably 10 minutes talking about that, which was more than what the show.
We said we got our famous rants. That's one of our famous rants. Yeah. There you go.
So now that we got all that stuff out the way, so let's get into what the show was about. It starts out with Mel is showing two people, I guess, kind of showing what she do when it comes to property preservation. And me personally, I ain't never heard of property preservation. Maybe that's just a little fancy word for something. But
yeah, it is. Basically, that sounds like to me, I could be dead wrong. It's like when you have foreclosures, you need somebody to maintain those foreclosed houses until they sell. You don't want stuff to grow up or stuff that might need to be fixed, and you can put a bid on it. I guess they pay you to give you a loan to fix the houses up for them. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I could be dead wrong, but
but so this is stuff that we wanted to see in the beginning before they decide to flood us with all of this cheating and all this stuff or whatever. And now you got some mad fans that's latching on to that and feel like that their life is just like Mel is, they got to live through Mel. So
talking about the BWGs.
Yeah,
the BWGs. I'm gonna miss y'all BWGs when we start doing this.
What is it?
BWGs.
What does it mean for those?
Bitter Women Group.
Yeah,
the Bitter Women Group was, ooh, we love you, Mel. We bitter like you. Ooh. They got a color scheme. They got their own colors.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
They got the gang sign.
They got the gang sign. They be stepping. They be going to the Greek show.
Oh,
BWG. BWG.
So yeah, this is what we wanted to see in the beginning. And see more of it, like them going in there and doing all that stuff. You know how we had to break away and Mel was like, y'all can go in and stuff. No, we want to see you go in. We want to see them walk through. We want to see the real deal. So of course we got to break away and start talking about stuff, whatever. But anyway, she did introduce Kimmi, because Kimmi did pull up to Keith, which he's a real estate investor.
Yeah, so Kimmi, she closed, she owns a closing company, and, she closes, for real estate and property and whatnot. So by Mel hooking Keith up with Kimmi, which means it's a good deal. You know what I'm saying? So he can get the properties, go to Kimmi and close on them. So it's a win-win situation for both of them. So
because Kimmi trying to get back into, getting her mind off of what she's, been going through and probably currently going through with her chemo and all that stuff. I'm sorry, it seems like I can't talk good, but so
I can't talk well.
It's a good thing for her to, connect with somebody that, she cannot get back in there. So that's what Mel was like, I want you to kind of get back in there. As long as you getting back to work with no stress because of what your body is experiencing, you definitely don't need to add stress to it. And I think that's when Maurice comes into it. He like, listen, I don't want you doing too much. But Kimmi like, I need to get my mind off of what I'm currently doing.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
It got to be a balance.
Yeah, it has to be a balance. It's a fine line. But she needs to, like I said, she needs to get out the house because the longer you stay in that house and you start getting into your own head, you start thinking, and it can make you depressed.
Yep. So Kimmi asked, the things, how was the tea, are you and Stormi in a good place? Mel was like, well, I ain't think, did she say she didn't think that they was in a bad place or something like that? And then she said, that it seemed like they okay. Of course, they got to rehash everything that just took place. So now you have an event. Now y'all next episode is to talk about everything that went in that event. It's like a whole recap in itself.
That's why that's why I call us on YouTube now, recapping his own show. Recap the recap.
Do he recap his own shows or everybody else's? Everybody else's. I don't even think he recapped this show.
Yeah, but the point is, so then that's when Kimmi said, what do you think about Stormi and Mama? You expect her to go in on you like that? Mel said, nah, I ain't think she was gonna bring her Mama. But nah, I ain't expect that from her. She brought the heat. Well, she did bring the heat.
She said she brought the heat.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, we blacklisted. I don't care no more.
I ain't never cared. I mean, I ain't never really cared about y'all opinion because, other people that didn't agree with us, because when you do stuff like that, you try to bully people to make you think a certain way. And the whole world is shaped because you got people's different views, different opinions, how you was raised.
Own individual mindsets, okay? To me, when you try to get everybody to think like you creating a cult.
And that's what they are. Cults. So yeah. So it seems as though that Kimmi was asking about the Tiffany situation and what happened at Martell's event. Of course, Kimmi was like, listen, I'm not going to say nothing about Sheree to that girl because, Mel said that, Martell, she okay with Martell doing the thing, but she don't want to know nothing about what her ex-husband got going on or anything like that. And so Kim was like, I can respect that. But let me tell you something. I guarantee you that production asked Kimmi to bring it up about Sheree. And I think Kim was like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's probably one thing. She was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect it. Now, y'all get Tiffany.
That's what I just say.
They do.
No, that's why Tiffany get paid extra money to do what she do.
They were like, we're going to pay you extra.
And she doing a dang good job of doing it, too.
And she was like, well, I am big and pregnant, and I got to set some money aside because I ain't going to be able to work. And
I know they can't come at me too hard because I am pregnant.
No, them lies.
I'm talking about, being real physical with them. You know what I'm saying? Like Marceau said about her being pregnant saved her for a lot of stuff.
So, and that was a good thing for them to ask her, to do that while she was pregnant. So, yeah. I know y'all tired of him mess with this just like I am.
It helps me with my stuff.
What have you had a little squish about? It helps you with what, please? Because you my stuff. You know what?
My anxiety, yeah.
Okay, maybe you got a little squish about it. Because you flicking it, baby.
Okay.
That's bothering me. So now you making me anxious. So I need you to do something.
Right, okay.
Can you just squeeze it or something?
Let me squeeze it.
Okay, thank you. See, now we both in a good place.
My hand hurt.
So Kim was saying, that she wasn't to say that about Sheree. Kim was also talking about, the situation where her and Maurice are trying to co-parent. Not finna say monster.
Maurice Jr.
Yeah, MJ. But MJ, isn't that MJ somebody else's child?
I think it's Marceau child.
Yeah, that's Marceau child.
That's why I call him Maurice Jr.
Yeah, so Maurice Jr. trying to co-parent that and stuff like that. And basically, her stress is coming from that. Her stress ain't coming from all this other stuff. It's just the stress of trying to, deal with that and co-parent.
You got to understand, Maurice Jr. is a teenage boy going through puberty. And it's kind of hard to kind of maintain a child, like, especially it's not your biological child, so... Yeah. I can kind of see why Kimmi feels the way she feels.
Yep. So moving on to the next thing, you got Tiffany and Stormi. Child, they just needed somebody to sit down and recap on what they were talking about. Okay. But let me tell you something. Stormi gonna be like Mel. Baby, she gonna eat. And Stormi had no problem eating in front of us on camera to the point where some fell and she was there. All the camera was just in the crown of her head because she was gonna... You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she was eating. So and Tiffany was drinking her coffee. So they talked about the Keke situation, of course. They also talking about a recap on that. And then one thing I can say about Stormi, I think that Stormi is honest. I don't think that Stormi kind of fakes per se for the camera. I think that she's giving a script on what she needs to talk about, but then I do think that she's honest.
Yeah, I think Stormi is the type of person, she's going to speak her truth. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it. It might not come out all professional-like, but she's going to speak her truth. And, she's not going to sugarcoat it.
Yep. Tiffany also told her that, she did talk to Sheree, and she wants Sheree and Mel to meet. And what did Stormi was like?
Stormi said, why? Basically, Stormi said, why are you getting into people's business like that?
Yeah.
So why are you going to Sheree? Why not go to Mel? See, the Mel won't meet Sheree. And she said, I ain't thinking about that. Of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then she's like, well, what if you and, Courtney got a divorce and stuff like that, and he started dating another woman? Would you want to know? And she was like, no, not really. Excuse me. Unless that he's thinking about marrying this woman, then I would want to meet her to be around my child. But if he just dating, then, and she was like, well, do you think that Sheree the one? She was like, I don't know.
Well, Tiffany, I don't know what kind of bonus they gave you.
Sure.
Maybe they gave you an extra baby crib. I don't know. But man, you working this, man. You all working this.
She all in 100, honey, 100. So let's see. Also, she was saying too, do you think that you and Mel in a good place? She was like, well, no, not really, and she said it's just really funny how Miss Nell don't even be around us, but she picked up on the energy between me and Mel. And
see, Stormi, I gotta disagree with you on that. The only reason why Miss Nell picked up on the energy, because she's still the one from Poltergeist. Ooh, this house needs cleaning.
Yeah. And so she also was just saying that she feel like the situation, I guess the whole thing in itself being manipulated. Tiffany was saying that Mel and Stormi need to talk and have a conversation. No, they don't. Please don't, as viewers, make us look at the awkward situation.
Stop.
Because
you just said it. What is it? Just reality TV? No, it's not. It's what?
Scripted TV.
No, so of course you got to set up that one-on-one meeting.
Yeah, and then put us in an awkward situation where we get to sit there and watch y'all try to talk about something that would never, because it's like this. I feel like once Mel through with you. Ain't no sense of bringing you on camera, trying to make it, I think what her and Tisha got right now is just a co-worker relationship. But as far as friendship, I don't think that Mel is friends with any of these people on this show, except for Kimmi. I think her and Kimmi have an authentic relationship. But I think that everybody else.
The only reason why I think so because Kimmi is sick. Sick. No, I won't say she's sick. I said Kimmi was going through something with her health, and Mel feel like she needed to be there for her.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think her and Kimmi be this close, to be honest with
you. Yeah, I think that. Yeah. So anyway, but Stormi did say, well, her mama feel better because honey, she got everything she wanted to say. Yeah. She also was just saying too that Sheree brought up the fact that Mel was at her book sign. She never met her. She was at a book sign a long time ago when with Lil Martell. So. And she's a fan.
That's all the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell Mel was fanning out.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Well, you saw it recently.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
You can see the picture?
I think I seen it, but it's been so long ago.
Little Martell Jr., he was real small. He was like 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah. And then Tiffany was like, no, Stormi said, so what you say she was a fan? And it's nothing wrong with that because it wasn't a male forever. She didn't come out the womb being who she is today. So it's okay. And do you know, quiet as it kept, a lot of celebrities fan out over each other. A lot of, you had Beyonce fanning out over Tina Turner because that was one of her idols. So you got a lot of celebrities fanning out over that. It's okay.
But this is not a celebrity fanning for another celebrity. I'm not gonna put them on that level. Okay, these are just two people fanning out over one another. Okay, because you trying to put like Sheree is like, they're not celebrities in my opinion.
Oh yeah, they are celebrities.
No, not to me.
What is a celebrity?
A celebrity is somebody that's made it. Okay, somebody that's been on. To me, okay, somebody that's been in movies, and I'm not talking about Tubi movies either. Somebody been on television, real TV, getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
We can say a reality.
Okay,
star.
thank you.
Because
well, I can go with that.
Reality star.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, she was a fanning out over her. So and like I said, it was nothing wrong with that. And I don't think that people should make a big deal over that. Of course, now look at hindsight, Mel ain't gonna want to say, yeah, I was, because now supposedly her ex is dating this woman.
Would you consider Marcel and Tisha celebrities? Would you go out after them and get the autographs and stuff?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I've been around them. So
that's what I'm saying. I look at them as regular people that's been on television.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
I ain't like we just got no, you know what I'm saying? So, no.
Now, if I would see Mel on the street right now, I'm not going to run up with her and get no autograph, nothing like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen her. I didn't ask for me an autograph.
So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Even Martell. No, I don't know. I might get Martell autograph. I think he's going places.
I definitely don't want his.
I'm saying, man, give me an autograph. Man, your signature looks just like my signature.
Well, I could say, like, if Kenya Moore or I don't even think people do autographs. They take pictures.
Yeah,
I think that's
the
their
new autograph. Yeah.
And I've taken pictures with them. So, so yeah, that's the new autograph. So yeah, you gotta take a picture because you want to remember or, memorialize that moment. I use the right word, memorialize.
Yeah. So I just don't see him like that, to be honest with you. Now, when we took pictures with Ashley from Put a Ring on It, we consider her as family and friend. That's totally different to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's like, ooh, Ashley, because she told us to meet her at the restaurant. So, but it was somebody else. I'm just saying, No,
we told her to meet her.
I know, but I'm just saying, the reason why we took pictures with her, it was because we can kind of, we talked to her. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like Marcel, I'm not gonna be around just like, oh, let me get your picture.
It's weird now to say. To be honest, it would be weird for me to say take anybody's picture because I look at everybody, no matter what status you are, as a human. You know what I'm saying? And I know that whatever you are, whether it's the Beyonce, Jay-Z's, the Kim Kardashian, I'm sorry, they just rolled down my mouth.
Ooh, wow.
All the other ones, because her level of fame was just a whole different level. It didn't take little to no energy to do what she did. But just those people, I just look at them.
Energy for to do what she did.
Well, I just look at those people as being human, just like me, and they honed in on a talent and a gift and made them successful and famous. So I would really and truly be kind of, it would have to be somebody that I really and truly hold dear as far as, who they are as a person in order to really want to take a picture.
Now, if I would see Denzel Washington out there,
sure.
I'll take a picture with him.
Sure.
Or if I see, Beyonce, I'll take a picture with her, you know what I'm saying? Heck, they might want to take a picture with me.
I would want to have a conversation, not just take a picture, if that makes sense. I would value more a conversation with you, not just a, hey, how you doing?
I will assume before you take the picture, you'll talk to the person. That just means, hey, okay, you don't mind taking a picture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know we done dived up. We done went left, child. Come on back. Let's come on back. So anyway, let's move on to Tisha and Keke. So I guess Keke is now taking one place. So I guess, now she having conversations, she riding with her cousin. Let me say, I like to see them cousining.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that they work best cousining and not being an enemy to each other. So yes, kudos for them cousining.
I think Keke took two people places.
Destiny and Miss Wanda.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's it on the show, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because we thought that Storm Mom was gonna take one of the place,
but she's
honey,
not on. She's not on.
I don't know if they seen. They were like, we don't like her. And they edit her out the rest of the season. We don't know. But
I think to me it was a budget thing. We can get 2 people for one with Keke.
You think so?
Yeah, instead of paying Miss Wanda and Destiny, you just go ahead and pay Keke that one.
But she probably got half of what they both
probably
paid.
so, because she wanted to be on TV so much.
I'm quite sure that, if she getting paid.
I would hope so.
I don't know, child.
Dang, Carlos using them like that.
Hey, let me tell you something. People that really and truly want to be on TV, they say, hey, I don't care. I just want to be on TV. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, we can't pay you this time, but, make sure you use this platform to build up something that you got going on yourself. I'm just saying, it happen all the time. Even though y'all think that these people be multi-millionaires once they get on reality TV, that is a big knot.
That's
this
why
is their own channel, not Bravo.
That's why I keep saying it's hard for me to look at these people as celebrities, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people don't get hard to get paid a squat.
In fact, some regular folks get paid more than
right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
So you want me to look at them as celebrities? No.
I'm just saying. Got to keep that in mind. Some people work a 9 to 5, honey, and get paid 6 figures when some of these people just get paid 5. I'm just saying. You got to look at it like that. Stop looking at it like the way y'all looking at it.
Because they're on TV, they rich and they got money.
Remember, like, the Needies and the...
they started.
They started at the bottom, but then they built up to where I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nene probably was getting paid $1 million a season or something like that.
Yeah,
so, but that's not the. And then they even said Bravo had to cut back off of all of that. So these people not getting paid. You had the C-19 that came into play. A lot of people lost money, the budget, and all that stuff. So people not getting paid like that no more. And then it depends on the viewership too, and the ratings low. Come on, y'all.
Man, you gotta look at. You go to Married to Medicine. I know we on long time. Look at Married to Medicine. The reason why I think they do so well because they are really doctors already, so they get paid from their profession. Then they get paid, some money from the channel. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Dr. Heavenly. She get paid from the professional, from her profession, her channel on YouTube, and from the channel she's on the show. So she getting 3 streams of income. Plus her husband's working. He's a doctor. So that's what I'm saying, man. You're just like, ooh, man.
I think that if people, and most of the time, these people, except for Married to Medicine, cannot have really full-time jobs because reality TV require them to film so much. So a lot of them have to either quit what they're doing or do they side hustles in order to make it. Because if not, they wouldn't. Because reality TV is not paying them enough to sustain a certain lifestyle that we as a viewers want to see when they riding in the G-Wagons and living in these lavish houses and all that stuff. And I can say that I really like the fact of the Scotts living a normal life that we see. You know what I'm saying? They drive their fancy cars, but they living in all these lavish houses and
trying to portray something they're not.
Having Birkin bags and rent. Not saying they don't have it, but we just don't see it over zoos on their personality as a character.
I can see Stormi doing that because she do have a business, like I'm saying,
that she had before she came home.
So I can see her doing that. So it's like. But yeah, man, come on, man.
All right, because we done went on. Okay, so we finna go and get finished with this. So anyway, so they in the car and they talk, and of course they brought up the thing with Tiffany and stuff like that. And Tisha was saying, I seen the text messages, and I just wanted to say something about it because Keke was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing, and later on, because it's still going to the fact that Tiffany know Keke, no, I don't know, blah 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 blah. So anyway, they also was talking about Tiffany getting in Tisha business and telling Stormi about where her marriage is, where she did as far as her business and stuff like that. And T was like, listen, let me tell you something. I know the streets of Huntsville, and y'all know they this small. The streets of Huntsville, the 5 people.
Hold on,
been talking.
Hold on. They said Huntsville past Birmingham. So if Huntsville Street, like, what's Birmingham Street?
You just said they number 2 now.
They number 2, but it's still in front of Birmingham.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to go in Birmingham because too many people. And I went to lunch with my coworker and I seen 2 people. And she was like, girl, you know everybody. That's why I don't be going in the streets of Birmingham,
I
child.
think Huntsville's number 2 in the nation. It's still number 1 in the state of Alabama in size, per population size. Then it's Birmingham. I think they said either Mobile's about to pass Birmingham. Yeah, because a lot of people leaving Birmingham.
You know, and then that's why we like to hang in Atlanta, honey. Nobody know us, child. We just gonna be over there minding our business. But then you end up seeing people that you know. So anyway,
I think I saw when we was in Atlanta yesterday. I think I saw a couple of people looking at me like, "Oh, I know that guy. I think I know him. I think I know him from YouTube." I'm too scared to go up to him and ask for his autograph and picture. I'm like, man, I feel take a picture and autograph with you, man.
let me tell you something. My husband was looking fine yesterday. He looked fine all the time, but yesterday was an exceptional fine day for him.
Thank you, baby. You made me blush. If I can blush.
So let's move on. So they was talking about that and everything. So it seems as though Keke, the streets of Huntsville, that's what I was getting back to, saying on the streets of Huntsville, we need for y'all not to bleep out them folks' name, but we know y'all can't. That Tiffany was cheating on Big Lou with somebody, child.
But we don't know. It wasn't before they got together. Her and Big Lou got together. While she was with Big Lou, we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
This could have happened before her and Big Lou got together.
Yeah. So is he the baby dad?
Of course he is.
You know they said she was cheating.
But we don't know when she was cheating though. Was
Yeah.
she cheated while she was married?
No.
That's what we don't know.
They said cheat on Big Lou.
They could have been dating.
Yeah, but you going too deep. They just said cheating on Big Lou, so
I'm gonna give her a benefit of the doubt. I think it happened before they got
that's
married.
why when you going around being balone collector, when you going around being the bone collector, child, you better make sure all your bones is collected in one spot and can't nobody touch it.
It sounds like you trying to say when you try to be the baloney collector, the baloney collector. And that baloney burn my eyes, split and burn.
So y'all remember that baloney in the middle would be burnt, and then it had a little hole, the puckle in the middle.
I hated the puckle, man.
You did?
Yeah, I like mine cut. Yeah, like a little pie, a little split right there.
You eat bologna?
I used to till I found out where it came from.
Oh.
Then burning both sides, the ketchup mustard on that little white bread. It was some good eating back then. Then when I found out what it made of,
what it made of?
Maybe said the leftover parts of the pig.
Oh yeah. Like the big
eyes
toe
and everything.
The big toe, the wee wee.
Yeah, that's why poor people ate, because it was cheap making, cheap to buy. And you don't go there in them rich neighborhoods. They don't eat no bologna.
Well, they can eat South meat. It's bologna in the grocery store. Not no Whole Foods, but it's bologna in the grocery store.
Why bologna not in Whole Foods? Why?
Because it's Whole Foods.
That's right. They ain't gonna sell that poison to y'all. Oh, give me a bologna salad. Burn it. Them eyes and them testicles taste good.
Y'all can tell we got too much time. We got time today. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. So the next thing you got Tiffany and getting the ultrasound. The baby boy that they have named Ace. So Maurice and Kimmi talking about Martell's event. So they in the house and Kimmi cooking and everything, just talking about how Sheree was, and they said, well, Kimmi was saying that she's, quiet. So I guess it was like you're right. I guess that was that first time that they seeing her. Mm-hmm. And Maurice was like, yeah, sometimes you see people on TV, you kind of see their personality and stuff like that. You think they're gonna be more, I guess, personable, but she was very quiet and
No, she wasn't quiet. Y'all think she was quiet for the wrong reason. She was quiet because she was sitting back scoping things out. You know what I'm saying? She trying to poke and prod to who's the big fish in the pond there, who's the weakling. So sometimes you got a new bone collector coming to a new world. They sit back and observe things, and that's what she was doing.
Okay, I got another theory. Go ahead. Or she was quiet because she says, my shift over. They don't pay me to talk to nobody, so I'm just going to sit up there.
That's a good point.
Oh, my hair.
I'm doing this favor for Carlos King. No, he ain't going to pay me.
Yeah, it's not, because I got to get back to Atlanta. Huntsville people is not like Atlanta. So, yeah, it could have been just that, because she knew that she was there to work and clock in, do a shift, and she was ready for it to be over with.
Just raw my point. I think that's a better point.
I ain't got time to talk to y'all. Is y'all going to add to my check? Okay, I don't even have to be friendly with y'all, because this ain't going to last long. So I'm just doing this for a storyline. I really don't care to know who y'all are for real. So I'm going to say, hey, and I'm going to get ready to clock out.
Here I am in Atlanta. rubbing elbows with the big wheels, and here I am in the country town dealing with y'all. Y'all should be thankful I'm here.
Y'all should run over here and talk to me.
Yeah,
Y'all
who
know who
y'all
I
think
am.
is? It's Huntsville, Alabama. Got me here diminishing my brand. Come
Hold
on.
on. We in Alabama. Stop going
I
so
said
hard.
Huntsville.
It don't matter. We still in Alabama. Stop going so
Trust me,
hard.
when I was in Atlanta, I felt the same way. Sheree come back in this boring head. I felt the same way.
We was over there in the Buckhead yesterday, child. Anyway, so they talk about that and everything, and I think Maurice made the statement that Martell was, what's he says, not
Doting.
doting,
Yeah.
or whatever. Kim was like, "You really think so?" You know, she didn't feel that was the case or anything. So they also Maurice Jr. walk in. And they started talking about the boot camp and everything and chores, and you could talk about that.
Yeah, I think Maurice Jr. he don't like being feminine because every time he gets on camera he's real shy, which I get it. You're a kid, man. You really don't want to be on camera if you don't want to. But he's in boot camp right now. I guess they was trying to get him some kind of structure in life, and I guess him and his papa over there made a list of 25 things that's priority for Maurice Jr. And Kimmi asks,
I thought it was 20 things.
20 things, that's right. So Kimmi asks Maurice Jr. and the daddy was the chores on the list. Now, keep in mind, Maurice and his son made this list, and chores was never on the list. And she said, this was the reason why. It's not you, it's your daddy. Now she said it.
Oh, let me see, because I wrote it down. She said, is that,
Anyway.
Okay, she said it's not that high for your daddy. So it's not that high for you.
So it basically gets it from his daddy. So Maurice, if you want your son to do chores around the house, you gotta make a priority for yourself to let you know he had a priority for yourself to say, son, this is what we need to do for chores. But if it's not a priority for you for him to do chores, it's not gonna be a priority for him. Because you don't think it's important.
Let me say this. Some men, they get married because they love the woman, she everything, but they also get married because they want that woman to do what they don't want to do.
I get it.
Clean, cook, wash clothes, and do all that stuff. And it shouldn't be in this day and age because that was back then. Especially when a woman now, she got her own business, she got her own brand, she got her own stuff going on.
Maurice think that way. I just think sometimes he get caught up trying to make Maurice Jr. into this man that he forgets sometimes that, hey, part of being a man, you got to listen to the parents.
Okay. Now, you do know that they was Marceau and Maurice was raised together. And you do know that that's Marceau mindset to where he want to keep Tisha over here and feel like that she's the wife. And
Hey, I try to say you, bro, but that's a good point, too.
I'm just saying.
That's a good point. Maybe that, you got to break the cycle. You got to break the cycle. And
it ain't a woman's job to just cook and clean. Even though we have gender roles, let's be clear. I feel like Kimmi, honey, we have gender roles, and my husband is now breaking out of that. Not that he tried to, because in the beginning, I did feel like as a wife, I wanted to make sure that he was straight and stuff like that or whatever. Go and tell the story. You could tell it. Because him being single, he was so used to doing everything. And me being his wife, when we got married, I came in and I wanted to relieve him some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to relieve him. But then when it became too much for me, I wanted him to pick it back up.
You can't have it both ways. So you should have left it like it was. When I met you, I cooked, I washed clothes, I cleaned your house, cut grass, washed cars.
Let's identify and define cook.
Hey, I was living by myself
because it wasn't like you was in there. Oh, he cooking macaroni and cheese, cornbread, and he's stirring up stuff in the pot. It wasn't none of that.
Hold on now, so don't disrespect. No. See now you go. No, I used to actually cook some dinners. Now,
you did?
Yeah, I used to cook pork chops.
You did?
Yeah, real talk.
Why when you get with me, you act handicapped and say, "I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it."
Now the macaroni and cheese might have been frozen, but I put it in the oven. I cook on rice and chicken, all that.
What kind of chicken?
Fried chicken. I get the flour, spice it, put spice on the flour. Do this.
What kind of chicken?
Had the grease all hot.
What? And then you get with me and you get dumb. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do. I don't know. So you been playing me?
No.
You could have been cooking do?
Because you here now.
When a man get married to a woman, then he feels like the duties that he was doing, he no longer has to do that because he has a female, a gender, as the folks say, barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen.
That's not the case, man. As you get older and you work harder,
But I'm getting older and I'm working harder as well in
splitting the
business.
chores. We are.
Child, you want that lightning to come over there and chop you on.
Do I wash my clothes sometimes? Do I wash my own clothes sometimes? Yes or no?
You just recently started getting it, but if I don't grab that basket before you,
and the only reason I don't do it because I want you to say, "Ooh, you don't let me do nothing around the house."
I don't do that no more. I told you squash that.
No,
Forget that. That's not who I am no more.
Right.
Let's get together and let's do some stuff.
Right.
So
we gotta get back to the show.
We'll talk about this after, because this is an ongoing conversation. If I knew my husband knew how to cook pork chops and chicken and all that, he would be in the kitchen cooking. Now, one thing he is good at vacuuming. He will grab a vacuum in a heartbeat because I hear him downstairs. So
it's about the show. It's about the show. Maurice Jr., do your chores, man.
Anyway, so that's what I said. So Kimmi want to talk to Maurice because she said, I want to know why it ain't on the list because, chores should have been on there and everything. So Kimmi had them glasses. I wish I had. You got your glasses on there? Oh, damn. Kimmi was cooking that food and she was up there. And she said, now what? Why? So you don't find it a priority. I said, okay then, teacher. So you better listen to her because she had them glasses. She looked down and everything. So, yeah. So just get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because Kimmi need help as well. That's one thing I taught my sons is that, listen, when they was old enough to clean up, get in there, and they had chores, I was not finna break my body down to be cleaning up behind all the people that was in the house. So they had their chores, clean the bathroom, go in there and clean their kitchen and do it right. You know what I'm saying? And wash clothes.
All I know, Maurice Jr., if you was with my mom back in the day, them chores be number one on that list, man. I had to iron my clothes for school. That Sunday, the whole Sunday, I had to iron my clothes for the whole week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did. My mom made sure you didn't iron your clothes for school for the whole week. Took the trash out, washed dishes, sweep. I did all that. Cut grass. Chores had to be done. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. No way around it. I said, Mom, it's Sunday. Boy, get out. Iron your clothes for the week. Now you're not ironing. Everybody outside playing. I'm ironing my clothes for the whole week for school.
That's cool. I know grown people that do that too. Me, I grew up, I had to do no chores, period.
That's why you spoil.
But then I spoiled you. So what are you talking about? I had to do no chores. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to clean. All I did was just lay in the bed.
It's lazy. Then, Mom, I don't want to go to school. Okay, baby, you ain't got to go to school.
I did that. But no, I wasn't lazy because I really and truly probably wanted my mama to give me something because then I used to be bored around the house and I'd like, you want me to clean your room? I used to clean up when she was there, when she wasn't there. And my mama knew that, listen, I'm going to touch my room because I throw stuff away. I be cleaning up. So yeah,
I came to my mom's house. You had you cleaning.
Let me tell you, I ain't have to do absolutely. My mama came home and cooked.
I had to mop, man. My mom said, get them mop the kitchen. I get the bucket, put the pine salt and water in there, get the mop, squeeze, and then I used to have to do chores, man. Take trash out and everything.
My mama watched my grandchild, which is her great grandchild. And she was telling me that Journey was around there knocking over stuff or whatever. And she told her, pick it up. And she said she wasn't going to pick it up, no, or something like that. Or whatever. She said, you want to go outside? Because she said, help me. She said, I ain't helping you. And then she said, you want to go outside? And then she said, yeah, I want to go outside. And then she said, well, help me. Basically what I'm trying to say, my mama let her destroy everything. And then she had to help her clean it up.
Here's the thing about grandparents. Even with my nephew, things he did, things he's doing now with my mom and dad, we couldn't do, but they let him get away with it.
Yeah,
it sucks, man.
Yeah,
and I'm saying, man, y'all let him do this. When I was his age, y'all let me do that. Y'all didn't let me do that.
I probably couldn't deal with my mama. I probably could have did it with my mom.
No, I know you could. Your mom, she was just so laid back.
Yeah.
My parents, they weren't laid back. If I brought C home, if I get a report card, I brought C home, that was a punishment, man. And I remember the first time I brought C home, man, I was so disappointed. My parents were disappointed. Then after that, I made the honor roll, AB honor roll.
Yeah. I brought a D. I think I flunked the third grade.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I think I flunked the third grade, and she took me to dinner and to see the ET movie.
See, she thought she promoted bad behavior.
She didn't promote it, but I think she felt sorry for me.
Wow,
I don't know.
You was the dummy.
Listen, first of all, I wasn't dumb. And then look, I'm giving the ammunition, the Melanie this ammunition. She over here. Ooh, this is why she was dumb. Who flunked the third grade? Hey, it is
you flunked the third grade. I didn't know you could flunk the third grade.
I did. Whatever it was needed, I was able to do it when it came to school because I hated it. So yeah, I flunked the third grade. Let me tell you, I flunked because I played a lot. I didn't like school. And it wasn't that I was dumb and didn't know the stuff or whatever. I just didn't want to do it. I
didn't know. If I was a teacher, it'd be hard for me to flunk a kid in the third grade. Yeah. But I guess you was terrible. Yeah. They didn't care. No mercy for you. Huh? Yeah.
That was the only grade I flunked, though.
You sure?
You know what I'm saying? Because when they tell me something, oh, you about to flunk, then I act
So you was a grade behind the rest of the years?
No, I was in summer school. Oh, you go to summer. And I think I played in summer school.
You probably barely passed.
Everything I barely passed. I would just do enough to get by the pass because I didn't like school. I was not that chick. So anyway. But look who I am today, honey. That is not indicative to where I am now. So yeah.
Right. I know that was a long rant, but go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, some of y'all
go to the store. I gotta go see. I used to go to the store all the time while I was single. I had to go shopping. I had to go to Target. I had to go to Publix. I had to do all that by myself. I did it all by myself.
And I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You had to. If you didn't do it, nobody else. You'd be around here with dirty clothes on, malnutrition. So yeah, you definitely had to do that. And so when you say, yeah, when you married me, I said, yeah. I didn't know I was going to take on a whole nother job. I did. Because I enjoy catering to you and what makes you happy. Let me say this, because I know that you do work hard. So yeah.
But when you asked me that, because you had to ask me to allow you to do things around here, because I didn't want you to do anything.
Well, allow is, I don't like that.
But it's the truth, though.
No, I just said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm your wife. You don't have to do as hard.
But because I also used to doing it by myself.
Yeah, let me do it, because I felt needed.
Okay, now since you wanted to be needed.
I'm over needed. So
no, you're not over needed. I'm over actually, you need some more stuff to do.
Actually, I don't. In fact, me coming in his life has really and truly helped him, because Eddie has to do nothing but go to work. Period. Right? Am I right?
All right, let's finish it.
Well, you know what? This is marriage topics, okay? That's what we talk. Love and marriage Huntsville. We finna make our own love and marriage Birmingham, okay? So this is what this is. This is our marriage topic. So okay. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Forgot what we were talking about, chores and all that stuff or whatever. So yeah.
Maurice.
So let's move on to where, first of all, what's up with Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville playing this scary movie every time Tiffany talk. I was like somebody finna come out there with a knife or something like that. So they playing all the little scary music when somebody talking and stuff. So Martell and Marceau are in blacks, and so Marceau is helping Martell study to get his license. Is it builder's license? Yeah, something like that?
For some reason, GED popped in my head, but yeah.
Lord. Get his builder's license. So he wanted Tiffany to come over and talk about him doing the Selma March, but in actuality, he wanted her to come over and tell why you going to.
It was a setup, Tiffany. It was a setup.
And talking to her about my business.
It was a setup.
So he started off asking what they think about the upscale event. They shared what they felt and stuff. The question was, what was your highlight? I think Tiffany asked Martell that. He said, well, actually the highlight of the whole, event really was what happened afterwards. And they looking like, okay, that's probably too much information. But, he started sharing what Tiffany was just around there telling his business to Sheree, talking to her. And Tiffany felt that, I wanted to know what was going on. I definitely wanted her to know and ask about, did Mel and Martell have did Mel and Sheree met, and he was like, why is that any business of yours? And first of all, they not gonna have community because we don't even have community. Like me and Mel not even on good talking terms. So
Right.
why is them two gonna be on talking terms? And also too, and she also said, you know, Tiffany said, I said, how does it feel to be with a cheater? He was like, cheater? A known cheater? He was like, I cheated in the past, but that's not who I am today. Didn't you cheat? She said, yeah, cheated. So ED, cheated, you know. And he said, for somebody to be so educated, you acting real uneducated right about now.
Right.
You know, let's be clear once again that, you know, she just a pawn in production hands, and she's gonna do what needs to be done, and she's doing her job. So let's see. It seemed like everything that she was saying, Marceau was taken back. He was blown away.
Yeah, Marceau, he wasn't privy to this conversation that Tiffany and Sheree had. So this is Marceau's first time hearing all about this. So yeah, he was like, wow, he was flabbergasted, you know, and to the point he had to ask Tiffany, "Are you crazy?" That's how bad it was for him, right? But here's my issue with that whole scene. Me being a man, I probably would have went to Big Lou. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, Big Lou, hey, you know, I don't just come to you like a man to man. Hey, your wife, I think she was out of bounds. You know what she did, going to my new friend, spilling the beans and stuff.
Friend girl.
A friend girl. And you know, I said, hey man, I felt disrespected. I don't appreciate it. And to me, that's the way I would have handled it. Okay, because it seems like now a man confronting a woman, to me, the optics of that don't seem right to me. Mm-hmm. To me, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all probably saying, "Bunk, yeah, I'll confront her too." But you're a man. Let man go to the man or to the woman's husband and just kind of say, "Hey, man, you might want to talk to your wife."
I guess so, you know, but you know, I didn't think Martell was aggressive.
No, he wasn't, but still, you know, with a subject like that, it could have easily went left. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have gotten the feelings, said some words, and bam, we got a big blown argument. Martell fussing at a pregnant woman. But you know, Martell, he didn't go that route, but still, I would have went to Big Lou first, in my opinion.
Marcel said you acting like a Karen. She said, well, you saying because I'm half white? He said, no, a Karen is a character, like the way you act. Black people be known as being Karens. I said all day long.
Yeah, I thought it was Kadisha.
No, it's a Karen.
It's Karen.
You knew that. So yeah, that's just the character of a person and stuff, and because she's just doing too much, you know. And
but like you said, she is doing too much because she was paid to do too much.
Oh yeah, I hope she would pay extra charge.
Or it could be her hormones going off balance because she's pregnant, so she got to do too much.
I don't think it's that, honey. I guess she said she's going to get more airtime this season because we didn't see much of her last season, I guess, because they was going half on the baby. So Martell he left because it was just too much for him, you know, and he just, and that's when he said, you know, he going to talk to Big Lou. She said, oh, so you going to try to tell on me? He said, no, I'm not going to tell on you, but I'm just telling you, I'm going to let your husband know, you know, what.
I think that's what he should have started off with, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because next week it's supposed to get heated. But
like Lou said, man, if you got an issue, man, with my wife, come to me. Because if I got an issue with your wife, I'm coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna confront your wife like that, you know. That's just me though.
All right, so on that note, you guys, that's all we got. I know we gave y'all a lot of you know, nuggets about our personal life, you know, but this is what we do on our channel. So, you know, I know for some people it may be too much, but you know.
That's right, BWGs.
Click off.
BWG, they mad now. I don't want to hear about y'all life. You know I'm still in the bill zone. She flunked 3rd grade. He up there cooking and stuff. BWGs in full effect.
Yep, flunked 3rd grade. And what? It's not indicative to who I am now.
You really didn't flunk. You went to summer school.
Oh, I flunked it. I mean, I didn't flunk it. You know, I
to
had
me,
to go
you
to
flunked. I mean, they kept you back the next
year.
No. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been held back.
That's the point. You know what I'm
In fact, I was ahead because we'll talk about it on another video. But I'm actually I was ahead of my class. So yeah, but not because of I was so smart. No,
you 25 years old in the 12th grade.
On that note, you guys, that's all we got. Don't forget to like this video, and we have a special announcement that we're gonna announce, and we're gonna do a separate video for that. I don't know. We may bring some of the millimeters back, child, because they're gonna be trying to disguise who they are to try to get a part of this, son.
We're gonna figure out if you part of BWG. We can figure that out.
Yup.
Have you ever been cheated on? Yeah, BWG.
No, you haven't asked some more questions.
I
But
know.
anyway,
That's just it.
we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put off first, y'all.
Deuces.
I was